Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Software Inc. and welcome back to Take 5 Interactive, where things are going pretty well at the moment. We are gearing up to hopefully release Army Strike 3, the Medal of Honor, in what I imagine will be a 2002 release. And notes here is probably going to be a 2002 release as well. Now, that's not the only stuff that we have coming next year. We do have Sheet due to be released in 2002 as well. We do have Print 4 due to be released in 2002. But before that, we have Gymnast 3 due for release in December of 2001. So not too far away on that one. And then Squad Speak 2 is due at some point as well. And at some point, we'll have Plaything 6 going out there as well. Now, what I'm thinking with all of these project management tasks is I'm going to bring the development time up to 150% on all of them. That's not really going to impact anything that is currently in development, but it will impact the future projects. And I think that's kind of going to be relatively important because, as it turns out, Squad Speak was not very good. And 150% development time on a console that's going to be rough. That is going to be really rough, but I think we're just going to have to deal with it. Because like I said, we did release Squad Speak. It was mediocre. It just wasn't very good. And we are porting it to new systems. It's just, I mean, it's only been a month, you know, it made less than $500,000 in its first month. It might make more next month as we start porting it to other systems, but I want to make sure that it does pretty well. Now, if for some reason you didn't watch the previous episode, you might not be aware that I've also gone ahead and changed the way the company is structured, in the sense of at no one moment in time is every single employee going to be in the building, essentially. I did that because we were getting a lot of complaints about employees not being able to get food, and a lot of the employees don't like working nights, which is interesting. That's not great. There's actually quite a lot of them don't like doing that. So maybe what we do is maybe we go to employee benefits and maybe we do a little bit of night shift compensation. So maybe night shift compensation goes ahead and is 10%. We'll see. We'll see if that cheers them up a little bit. But I'm not 100% sure that it will. You feel uncomfortable in your team. Here's $146 to stop complaining about that. So yeah, the employees aren't huge fans of working the night shift, which is whatever it is. You know, it's they're going to have to deal with it, basically. They're going to have to be fans of it because I'm not changing things back to how they were. The reason we did this is essentially it just puts less of a strain on the canteen, but it also puts less of a strain on the toilets and bathrooms as well. Which, by the way, I went ahead and built a couple of new ones down here. I was just experimenting with the building a little bit to see if we could do something cool. And as it turns out, we absolutely can. Now, I did forget to put lights in that corridor there. So let me just really, really quickly fix that. Because I want to go ahead and put these cheap lights in here because they're kind of perfect for this sort of little corridor with just a bunch of bathrooms in it. So we'll do that there, and we'll do the same over on this side as well. Just put a bunch of little cheap lights right there. And that will work out. I like this. Software Inc. building has always been something I've wanted to experiment with a little bit more, and I think I'm still probably gonna end up doing that at some point. But, oh wow, that's a hell of a meeting right there. That is a hell of a meeting right there, good lord. That reminds me, doesn't the legal team have like weird... Yeah, they do have like the lights sort of along the windows there. I think they come in during the day though, so we're never really gonna see the lights on in the legal team rooms. Why? Who are you? What are you doing in there? Who is this person? That's IT. Okay. So the lights don't go on for IT staff. That's odd. Definitely a little bit weird, but okay. We'll not worry too much about it. How's Notes doing? It's actually very nearly done on Iteration 4, so I'd imagine that will get done today, which will be a lovely thing to get done. So we'll go ahead and hopefully get the... I actually don't even know when the word... Where does the word processor team even work? So they are here. All right, so they're not even in yet. I don't know when the word processor team comes in. I'm assuming for probably about 4 p.m., right? Most likely. Or not. Do they work nights? I think my word processor team might work nights. That's a bit weird. Okay, fair enough. It's just hit me that I could actually do something else with this. It's hit me that we have, you know, staff coming in around the clock, right? So what if we were to have 2 different teams or 3 different teams per room? Because technically speaking, what that would mean is that I can go ahead and say, hey, there's 3 console operating system teams. It's just that they only work, you know, 8 hours at a time. I could do that. That seems a little bit excessive, though. I don't know how I feel about that. But we could, if we really wanted to, we could do that. We absolutely could. I'm also wondering if I want to try and build like a weird skyscraper-looking not skyscraper, but modern-looking extension on top of the warehouse. I think that would be kind of neat. I don't really know what else we could develop, but I feel like it wouldn't hurt. Well, actually, I say that. You know, electronic flight bags, health applications, mapping applications, all of these different tools and things like that. I think that'd be kind of cool. So, you know what? Let's actually give that a shot, and let's start looking for automation on these projects as well. So, let's see what we can do with this. First and foremost, we're gonna need elevators, right? So where am I gonna put elevators that's not gonna be really intrusive? Maybe that corner there. Maybe just a single elevator. That might be a bit grim for this this size of building, but well, actually, I say that we might be able to get away with a single big elevator. So if I go ahead and do... Oh, that's a bit weird looking, though. I guess we could build sort of a secondary room type thing and go with that instead. So if I was to put on this floor an elevator here and here... It's a little cramped, I'll give it that, so maybe we don't quite do it that way. Maybe we do a bunch of these single elevators facing sort of... I don't want to block that window. So maybe we just do 2 of the single elevators. And then we kind of just go up like this. And we just keep going up with them, and then we'll do some stuff up here. So I think that'll work out. I do want to do some rooms, though, so... Basically, if we go in, get ourselves some walls... We can come forward like this. We can go in like this and basically do that. And I think that's okay. I think that kind of works out. And we'll just throw another door on there and just have that be just a weird little room, I guess. So if we do that, we can do that the entire way up as well. So that's easy to... Ooh. Okay. So it's not so easy to duplicate on this floor. But then again, it shouldn't really matter. It kind of just needs to be presentable here, I guess. Because the idea would be... Yeah, it only needs to be presentable here. So let's just change that up a little bit. So let's do this, this, this. Merge those 2 rooms into one. We'll go ahead and put the door here, just to be a little bit different. We'll go ahead and grab these guys and duplicate them to there, just so it's a little bit brighter. And then basically these elevators are just there for the sake of it. If people want to use them, they can use them over the stairs. But then, you know, the main point is going to be that the elevators are how you get up to this level, which I think is where we're going to start doing some interesting stuff. So that is going to slightly complicate things. Just simply because... I kind of wanted whatever we build up here to be a little, like away from this bit completely. So that might not actually work out too well for me. What way are we going to do this? I guess we're going to have this sort of extended bit here, and that's kind of just going to have to be okay. So let's do something like this, and then in and down a little bit, out like that. We'll go down by 2. We'll bring it right across. So that comes down. So it goes to there, up by 2, in like that and that. So that's kind of going to be, I guess, a consistent part of whatever we build here. And that's kind of okay. This is also absolutely not going to be up to code for fire safety and all that, but I'll be honest, I don't really care. So that's just going to be the way it's going to be. As for the way we're going to do the building, I think what we'll do is just something kind of like this. Kind of just bring the entire thing, I guess, around like that. And then we'll just sort of, wait, I can just press B. Ooh, that's kind of neat. I like that I can auto-complete the room. And I guess that kind of works out. So what I can do is design this one floor and then just duplicate it the entire way up. Let's make it daytime as well so we can see what I'm doing. So that'll kind of work out. I'm not going to extend the brick pattern the entire way up. I think that'd be a bit silly. And I'll be honest, I really would like to bring this back a little bit from the from that edge there. So I think we're going to just have to experiment a little bit and see what we can do. It just looks a little weird to me. Okay, so I got a little bit more caught up building this than I had planned to and got a little bit more carried away, but I think this is a pretty good base for what we want to do. We're just going to go with elevators for the entire warehouse. So the fire inspector is just frankly going to be losing their shit at every point they can because I don't have stairs. And obviously, you know, as it turns out, as I'm sure we all know, it's generally not a great idea to hop in an elevator during a fire. So, you know, to be fair, the fire inspector has reason to not be thrilled with the way we do things here. But frankly, I just don't care. So that's kind of just the way it's going to be. And the good news is each one of these floors will have the 4 bathrooms here as well. We do have this weird little sort of cutaway space at the end here, but that's just because I can't be bothered with the flashing exclamation mark that's like, hey, bud, I don't know if you were aware of this, but you can't get into this room right now. So, you know, we'll just deal with that as it is. And then in terms of lights for this entire space, I'm thinking we just do something simple, kind of like that. And that'll probably light up the that main hallway pretty nicely. And then in here, we'll just do something like that, and it should light up that space pretty nicely. All of this space down here is going to be relatively miserable, but that's fine. And these are just going to be development studios. So they're not necessarily going to be huge development studios, but they're going to be development studios, and I kind of want them to be quite modern looking. So I'm going to use these modern desks. And I'm going to try and do something, I really don't know what I'm going to try and do, but I'm going to try and do something is what I'm going to try and do. Because I want to try and have them be sort of pleasant spaces to be in. Are these are, yeah, modern desks. Okay. Yeah, I want them to be relatively pleasant spaces to be in. And they're going to be relatively small teams working in them. Is what I'm kind of thinking. So if we did something like that, we move you to there, we do get a weird gap in the middle of the room there, which I'm not a huge fan of. But that right there gives us room for 12 people in that team. We could do the same over here a little bit. And that kind of works out. And I'd almost be tempted to try and build an office into the corners so that the team leaders actually have their own space. So maybe we do that. Maybe we go ahead and do something like this. And that could kind of work out for the team leaders. Or maybe we bring it a little further sort of this way and then merge those two together. So it's a bit of a weirder shape, but it gives us a bit of room to play with. And it just makes the rooms a little bit more interesting. So let's go ahead and do sort of the same thing over here. And in terms of getting into those rooms, I kind of like the idea of using the sliding glass doors, just so that the team leaders, well, maybe sliding glass doors, maybe normal doors. Let's do normal, and then what we can do is put the private windows on there, so that you can tell there's someone in there, but you're not going to be able to see into your leader's office, and that seems fair enough to me. So we'll do something like this. And then this will kind of work out in terms of desks. So let's go ahead and just get some computers on there, which interestingly do have to be placed at either side. So we'll do left side for this space, I guess. And thinking about it, it probably would have made a lot more sense to do something different there. Let's just delete all these tables. Let's do a single table there. Let's do a single computer there. A single chair. And that's fine for now. So that'll be just the normal layout. Now I want to do styling. So styling wise, the table is just gonna be white. I don't like that I can't change the legs of it. That's a little annoying, but whatever. And styling wise, that's the room. Styling wise, the computer is gonna be a simple just white with, I'm gonna say, sort of a grayish stand, and then the tertiary is pretty much going to be white as well. So we're just going to go for a very, very bright look for all of this. The seat on you is going to be like that. I think the seat could maybe be, yeah, let's just go for white on that as well. We're just going to make this really sort of boring almost. I was going to say minimalist, but isn't it really common to be like, yeah, it's black and white, therefore it's minimalist? But that's not actually, it's not tag. It doesn't, it doesn't just automatically make it minimal. Regardless, we'll do this, and then we can do this, and this. And I'm not really sure what we're gonna do with the weird gap down through the middle of the room. We could do plants. We absolutely could do plants. We could do, yeah, I've got no idea. We could do bookshelves if we really wanted to. That would be a little bit weird though, I think. Could do desks. I think that would be a bit weird too. It's slightly tempting to go with the glass tables as well, I'm not going to lie. I really don't know. We could do room dividers and sort of make these into like decorative sort of spaces, but that seems a little weird to do as well. So something like this, maybe. I don't really think that fits into the sort of minimalist sort of open plan thing that I've been going for, but I mean, we could make them bright white, and then we could put, I don't know, some plants into the middle, but you can't actually see the plants, which is kind of weird, so we're not going to do that. I think we just get rid of those and figure something else out. I think this looks pretty solid, to be honest. It's not, anything crazy fancy, but it's, 14 people per room plus a leader, so that's all right. We could double these up if we really wanted to. And that basically gives us a whole bunch of small offices for that entire building. And I'm kind of okay with that. I kind of like that. So it just gives us a really nice expansion for the entire thing. And it gives us a bit of a weird looking thing too, because you have obviously the warehouse down here, but then you have this modern looking expansion on top of it. So I kind of like that. I think that's kind of neat. I am not entirely convinced that this will do wonders for us, but I am willing to give it a shot. So if we go ahead and manage, or rather, if we go ahead and have a look here, let's do, let's do some new teams. Let's do a file archiving team. These are going to be weird is what these are. Robot software. If I start adding things to this, so robot software isn't hardware. That's fine. Okay, so let's manage some teams here. The robotics team is going to be one that we're going to add. We are going to add integrated development environments. So we can add that as well. Integrated development environments team, so the IDE team, IDE. We'll get that in there as well. We can get the email clients. We're already doing file archiving team. So file archiving archiving, what is it? File archiver, team, and that'll be fine. We are going to look into, we have PDF benchmarking. So we're going to be looking for the benchmarking team, which will be beautiful to have. We're also looking into cloud storage. So the cloud team, I know you can't really see me typing that there, but there it is. We'll add that as well. We are looking into mapping, health, and all of that as well. So that's fine. The mapping team, the health app team. And what was the other ones? So health application, electronic flight bag team. So that is the flight bag team is what we'll do for that. And then we're looking into security camera software as well. So we might as well do that. Security camera. We'll just do security cam or security software team. I think that works. So that will work out. That's a lot of new teams, to be fair. That is a lot of new teams. And I'm going to try and have them all be sort of a similar shade of blue here so that they're all very clearly, you know, there'll be a variety of colors going on here, but they're all largely going to be sort of based around the same one. So we'll kind of do this just the entire way through. I don't know why I'm bothering to do, you know, the colors and all that, but whatever. These are all going to be beautiful new teams is what they're going to be. And then we have to get leaders and all that good stuff. So it's going to take a hot minute to do all this, but that's okay. I'm not really too worried about this taking a minute to get done because I think it's going to be worth it, right? I think it'll be worth doing to get all these guys in here and start, you know, doing some good stuff. So that kind of works out. And then we're going to have to figure out how exactly these guys are going to operate, but we'll figure that out as well. Now, how many new teams is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That actually works out perfectly because what we can go ahead and do is grab U3 and change your arrival to midnight and change your leaving time to 8 in the morning. We grab U3 and you stay normal. Then you guys are leaving at midnight starting at that time. So that actually works out. We're going to have, you know, three teams every, what, 8 hours? That's fine by me. So they're all going to need to be on HR management. They need HR management, but they also need automation. That's the tricky thing. That's going to be tricky, but whatever. If I go to, hold on. If I go to all of them and do HR management and I give them all a budget of 100,000, handle wages, blah, 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 blah. Role selection is, I'm going to say don't change because I think what that's going to do is allow us to have kind of everybody doing everything. I don't know what we're going to be doing in terms of numbers. We're going to have to do that per team. Salaries are going to be high, and that's fine. So that, yeah, that has assigned it to 9 teams. We can see right there at the top. So that's perfect. So they're not actually automated right now, but that's okay. That is fine. I'm kind of okay with that. I also want to change the vacation range of everybody to be essentially whenever. So they can take a vacation whenever they want. Because essentially, I think that'll work out better. They all get 1 month. Every employee gets a month of vacation. So they can just take that month whenever they feel like. Now, how do we want to do this? Oh, notes is ready to develop. Let's go ahead and do that. How the hell do we want to do this? I actually have no idea. So how many offices did I do? 2, 4, 6, 8. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we can double up on some of these, which is going to be kind of nice, I think. I think that'll work out really nicely for us. Okay. Let's start with something simple. Let's start real simple here. Let's go for, I want to say, I feel like we should have done a video editing team as well. That would have been nice. We'll do that at some point. Let's start with security camera software. And let's see if we can just sort of do... So that tech isn't available until 2005. That's actually okay by me. We'll do networked alerts. We'll do audio output and detection. We're maybe going a little bit overboard with this. Expected interest, 99%. Can I get that up to 100? I can. Okay. We'll bring that down a little bit. And I don't really know what we're going to call this. Expert monitors, super monitors, security, CC studio, super viewer. Cop cam seems a little bit silly. View eagle, expert monitor, watch viewer, cop monitor, secure CC. I mean, what about just like secure TV? So like secure TV, and then it'll be secure TV 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, etc., etc. Eventually we'll, you know, rebrand it, as it were. We'll do SCM for SCM. I do want to do cloud backups. I want to do that right off the bat, even though it's going to be, you know, it's a fair bit of wasted interest, but I'm kind of interested to do that. We'll do $69 as the price. Framework is going to be new, so it'll just be T5 secure is what we'll go for. The tech levels are okay, and I think that's fine. 2D editor for this thing. This will actually bring the tech levels down a little bit, but that's okay as well. The video editor is... Let's do most recent release, actually. So Final Edit 2. The audio tool, most recent release, is going to be U, tech level 1996. And that's okay. In terms of operating systems, we actually have a good choice here. Dorthing OS 2, for example, is doing very well for itself. We actually have quite a few released recently, so we can run this on servers as well. If I add it to all of them, it's going to take approximately 3 years. I feel like we don't add it to all of them, and instead we just add it to one and port after the fact. So let's add it to Dorthing OS 2, and then we'll port it out after that. So that'll be fine. Interest is fine as well. And then the teams working on this are going to be... So this is the security software team, which is missing a level 0 2D designer. That's fine. And then security software team right there. So those guys are going to be working on it. But I'm going to... Well, what do we need here? It recommends programmers. It recommends 13 programmers and 7 designers and 1 artist. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to head up to the top here. And we're going to say that this set of offices here is going to be limited to the security team. And then this one here is going to be limited to the team leader. Now, if we take a look at this, what did it say? 7 designers, 13 programmers, 1 artist. So that gives us 21 in total, 22 plus a leader. So let's, how many desks do we have right now? If I select all of those, 14, 28, 30 in total, 29 for workers. So if we were to do 10, 10, and, or what about 12 designers? So 29 in total. If we do 12, 12, that gives us 24, 13 and 13 gives us 26 plus 3 artists. I think that'll work out. So let's minimize this again, go back to teams, have a look at security software, HR management. So 13, 13, and 3. That should work out. Specializations will be whatever. And that will work for me. So let's get the security software team a leader. And it needs to be someone that can handle automation as well. So that's going to be the tricky part. I actually want to specialize in automation. I really... no, HR, because I need them to be able to do that as well. So HR and automation is what we're looking for, which is Maxwell Swanson. That's actually kind of perfect because you can do everything that I want you to do. So you are going to go to the security team, wherever the hell it is. There it is. So you are going to be hired to the security team, which means we should automatically start hiring people to the security team. But that also means I can go to project management. I can do security project. If I could spell it. There we go. So security project, and then give it to... hold on a minute. I forgot an important detail. I need to go to employees. I need to go to you. I need to go to roles, and I need to say leader. So there we go. And then I can close this. Then I can go here. Then I can say you. And the teams on this are going to be plain and simple. Just security team. It's going to be the security team again. And basically the entire way down the line, it's just going to be the security team working on this. So that'll be fine. This is the support team at this point. So this is going to be support and marketing. So that'll be fine. Support and marketing doing that. Post-marketing is going to be the same job. So you guys... Source control is source control. Prototype software, none. They're starting from scratch. The server is going to be hosting. Development time, I want to be 150%. And essentially, just go down the line here. And the print job will be 150,000. I doubt we're going to need that many, but we'll do it anyway. So that's fine by me, because what I can now go ahead and do is keep that minimized for a minute, speed things up a little bit. We should see security software team go up to 30 employees, I think. I might have been wrong on that. I think I did the math. No, there we go. 30 employees. So now, if I select the security software team, they're good. So now what we can do is project manage this as a security project, and they will get to work on that whenever they can, which is beautiful. How goes the legal stuff? We're down to 250 million with 11 months left to settle for 250 million, 6 years to defeat. I think we'll be okay with this, to be honest. I'm not really too stressed about it. The legal team's doing pretty good work, so I'm really not too worried about it. And then in terms of all companies, I mean, we are worth $1.1 billion, so really not too worried. Let's have a look at recent releases while we're here. So we have some games, we have some headsets. I mean, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Unfortunately, Squad Speak seems to be doing abysmally. It's making money, but not really much. And then Master Dragon 2 actually might be about to start losing money. Unless I can port it to some things, which I might be able to. Yeah, so Lion 2, let's go ahead and port that. And, well, you know what? Let's try porting everything, just to make sure, because everything can go onto Lion 2 here. Squad Speak, for example, can go to that thing. Army Dragon. That's a crossover. Army Strike can go to none of you, because none of you have users. I don't think, anyway. Let's have a little bit of a look here. Oh, absolutely, it can go to you guys. Fantastic. We'll go ahead and port it to you. Print 2000 can be ported to Lion 2. And I mean, I don't think porting Bug Stomper is going to do me any favors, but we might as well get it onto as much as we can. Same with Smart Sheet as well. It's actually still got prominent marketing, so not the worst idea in the world. Buddy Battles, unavoidable. Might as well do it as well to a few new operating systems. And I think that'll work out. That's a lot of jobs. That's a lot of work to be doing there, but that's okay. We'll get it done in time. Also worth mentioning, I've actually filtered out support tasks from the side here, because I don't really think we need to look at them. We kind of we don't need to worry about them, really. They're gonna get done. I'm just a little tired of seeing them in the side there, so that's what's going on with that. Now, let's go ahead and reorganize this. So the security project needs to go there. And what do we got going on? So Sheet is March 2002. Squad Speak 2 hasn't been announced yet. That's okay. Do we want to start going down the list and doing other things then? So for example, I mean, the security software team's doing that. What else have we got? So, you know, electronic flight health applications. Let's try and do a health app. Let's try and do that. I don't know if instructional videos are what we really need here, but whatever. Let's do something I want cloud sync. I want social features. I don't want data mining. I think that might be a pretty bad idea. Let's do distance tracker, progress bar, Award system, maybe. Heart rate monitor, absolutely. Hearing test, not right now. What about health records? And we'll do a medical alert. No, you know, we'll keep it relatively simple. We'll keep it nice and simple. Let's gym guy, bro plus, fitmate, shape run, health buddy, X sprint, exercise, go. That needs like a, you know what, that needs like an exclamation mark there. Cross go, fit guy, health friend, bro buddy, X mate, gym go, cross, these are shape sprint, jog run. I don't know what to call any of this. What about just like the, you know, go fit, exclamation mark. I think that works. Just go fit. That's fine. It's going to run on hosting. That's going to be fine there. T5 fit will be the framework. And essentially, it's not really going to need much. Let's try and get the highest tech level here. So that's what you are going to be. This can run on you guys, which I am okay with. Approximately 2 years is whatever. In terms of interest, I mean, it's 100%. That's fine. And then we need to give it to a team. So this is going to be going to the health app team, wherever they are. So you guys and you guys there. So what do we need? 6 designers, 10 programmers, 2 artists. So 18 people. So a bit more than we can fit into one room. Okay. I think so. I might have made a mistake not trying to cram more desks into these rooms. I don't really want to double up all of them. I'm not going to lie. I don't think it's worth doing that because we're going to run out of space pretty quickly here. But I think what we'll do is for this one, we will, just on the health app, I guess we'll sort of allow it. We'll do the health app team leader over here. And so that gives us 30. So, wait, no, yeah, that gives us 29. So let's have a look and see what the health app needs. So it needs 6 designers, 10 programmers, 2 artists. What if we did 12, 12, and 5? I think that would work. Because that would give us 12 of these guys, 12 of you guys is 24, plus 5 is 29. So I think that'll kind of work out. So let's go to hire employees. Let's do the usual search that we usually do. Search by skill. Peggy Potter, you are exactly who I'm looking for. And you are going to be getting the health app team is what you're going to be getting. So congratulations, Peggy, you are hired. If we have a look at the health app team, go to employees, go to you, change your role to leader. That works out nicely. So then we go to HR management. We wanted to do 12, 12, and 5. And that will work out for us. So that'll start filling up the health app team. We can close this. We can go ahead and reselect the health app team. And now they're fine. And then we want to throw this into project management. So if we go to here, we want to go to health project. I cannot spell project for some reason. It's annoying the hell out of me. Leader is you. And then team-wise, it's just the same old health app team. Security software team's doing support on... They might be doing support in their own project. That's going to be a little bit awkward. Support team is 100% going to be you guys. And then post-marketing is also you guys. No. None of that. We don't need any prototypes either. It goes on SCM. It goes on hosting. It's going to have 140% development time just because I want to be a little bit different on this one. And sure, we'll accept all those. That's fine. We'll go down the list. We'll do 150,000 units to print. And we'll throw this to the health project. And that should keep us pretty good. Now, let's go ahead and have a look at the security project just to make sure I did that right. Support team is support and marketing, so that's fine. Okay, so they should all be coming in at some point to start working on all of that. In fact, both of those teams come in at 4. and are here until midnight. So that's all right by me. We should probably get one to come in the morning and get one to come in at midnight as well. So we could go and get a file archiving team and maybe a mapping team or something like that. But I think just for now, I think we're all right. I'm not super stressed about this. So Army Strike is coming along. This dispute, we might honestly end up just settling at some point. We really might. There is every possibility we're going to end up settling this dispute for, you know, $200 million or something like that. Which honestly, I mean, what's it going to do? It's going to bring us down to being a measly $1 billion company. Oh, the horror. I'm appalled. I'm shocked even. Are you guys working on the security project already? Oh, you're working on porting. That's what you're doing. And you guys are going to be doing the same down here. So that's fine. Let them go ahead and work on porting. Not a huge deal. They've got the bathrooms and all that to go to as well, which is brilliant news. They can chill with that. We probably will want to get them a canteen in this building, because thinking about it, they are going to be going downstairs and they are going to be going into the main building to go to the canteen, but right now I think that's okay. I'm not really super stressed about it. And you know what? Let's have a little look at you guys as well. So Go Fit, how's it going? So I guess they're sort of gearing up to do it, which is fine by me. Let's see. It's been a while since I released a party game. That's fine. What's up with you? You feel uncomfortable in your team? I really need to just get rid of you. I feel like I really need to get rid of the complaints and all that. Also, the lighting in these rooms, I really like these wall lights. I made them slightly blue because I think it would look neat, and yeah, I'm quite pleased with how the lighting in these spaces turned out. I'm also somewhat aware that I think those teams are probably going to end up coming over here and probably going to be going to meetings, and that's going to end up working out really badly for me because they have such a distance to cover to go to these meetings, but whatever. That's fine. It's, you know, we'll deal with it. We'll expand this building at some point and they'll chill is what they'll do. I'm not really worried about it. Now, let's have a little look down the line and see how we're going. So Army Strike 3 in the Medal of Honor. This is actually taking a bit longer than I thought it would. Also, Master Dragon 2 is not really making money, so I'm thinking we're going to start just holding the marketing on that. Battle Buddies is starting to run out. Army Strike 2 is starting to not really make much money either. Squad Speak is actually going down the line and starting to make more. So it might actually make a profit. There seems to be a chance that Squad Speak is, well, maybe going to make a profit. I'd be really surprised if it did, but that's fine. In terms of top profits, Plaything 5 is on track to making more money than Plaything 4, which is very exciting news. I'm actually really happy to see that because I was kind of worried that it wouldn't. So I think another month of sales and Plaything 5 will actually make more money than Plaything 4. It might actually become our top, the top thing that we've invented. Gymnast 3 has finished its printing job. That means it is gearing up to release at some point. Yeah, because wasn't it releasing December 2001? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I am actually kind of excited to see how that ends up going. I'm hoping for some good things on that. I'm also hoping that, oh, we got another complaint. Who is it? What a surprise. Here's more money. I'm going to have to fire. I am going to have to fire that leader, I think. And deal with it that way, but I'm not going to do it right now. So my releases, Plaything 5 is now here. It is now the second most profitable thing that we have ever released. And I'm realizing that, hold on a minute. Smartsheet 2000 just did 7.5 million in the last month. We're not even marketing that. Okay, let's throw a marketing campaign onto there of, let's do 75,000, because I think it came out a while ago, didn't it? It was, yeah, wait, what? It came out in it came out 4 years ago, and it's still doing 7.5 million? Jesus. Okay, I think porting it to different operating systems might have been a really good call. Not bad. Not bad at all. That is actually kind of, I'm actually kind of impressed by that. I'm not going to lie. And it's getting ported to another operating system, so that's potentially going to work out huge. That's kind of cool. What's also kind of cool, though, is, yeah, Plaything is looking like it is going to become the most profitable thing that we have ever made ourselves, which makes me kind of happy. Obviously, there's computer operating systems that we now own, that we, we own the IP, but we didn't invent them. I've also just dropped something on the floor. I'm not quite sure what it was, but that's fine. Just in case you heard that in the background there, it was... What the hell was that? Oh, it was the lid of a candle. All right. Fair enough. I mean, casually just dropping the lid of a candle on the floor. That's fine. Let's see. So $230 million. I think what we'll do is we'll keep this episode going until we see how well Gymnast 3 does, because I'm actually kind of curious to see how Gymnast has done in general. So Gymnast was there. It did 47 million in profits, and I think it was, yeah, it was 27 million more profitable than its sequel. And they were all outstanding, so the chances are that Gymnast 3 is going to be terrible. But that's all right. Also, Squad Speak 2 queued up for February 2003. That's exciting. I'm actually kind of looking forward to it. Plaything 6, I doubt we're going to see a date on that for a while. And then the security and health projects will probably be a little while as well. But that's okay. Squad Speak, by the way, is just gradually making more money as it goes along. That's kind of cool. Also, Plaything is now up here. Wait a minute, what? What? Whoa, hold on a minute. Smartsheet 2000 just made another 8.9. Print 2000 just made 9.1 million. Soapbox 2000 just made 9.1 million. What the hell is going on? How? Okay, print, market, I guess, $75,000. I'm probably making a massive mistake by having Smartsheet automated. And print as well. Honestly, it's probably going to be disastrous for the company, because they're now going to be, they're soulless, I mean, they're not. It's exactly the same process. It's just, it's much more hands off, right? It's like, hey, the owner of the company wasn't involved in this project. He handed it, the person that made the other ones, the person that made the, multi-million-dollar pieces of software and whatnot. Yeah, that guy wasn't involved in these ones. He just stood at the head of the company and looked cool. That's pretty much what's happening here. This is either going to be huge, this automation thing, because the thing is, we are gearing up to have releases every year, which I like. I like that a lot. But it might be rough. Can you? Oh my god! So you really you really hate that support team? Ay ay ay. Yeah, I gotta be honest. I'm nervous. I'm actually kind of nervous. Burglars are looting the premises. Did they get away? I think they actually might have. What did they just take? Wait a minute. What? How did they not get caught? We have security. Wait, no, did they leave? Oh, I think security might have persuaded them to just get lost. Okay. Well, that's fine. We'll accept all of these and close. That's all right by me. Burglars left empty-handed. Okay. Okay, so how are we looking in terms of money? Squad Speak just broke 1 million. Plaything's making more money as well. Soapbox is doing well. Print is doing well. Smartsheet's doing well. Good lord. You're starving. Okay, well, bring your own food then. Right. Okay, so Plaything 5 has at least overtaken Smartsheet, which still pulled 9.5 million. Soapbox, 9.6 million. Print, 9.6 million. It's also overtaking the IntView X6, which is kind of neat. I doubt it's going to go too much higher, and I think it will eventually become our most profitable thing. But it's kind of nuts that we got so much going on with some really old pieces of software. That's kind of nice. Now, Gymnast 3 has been released. Is it good? It's great. Ooh. Oh, that might work in our favor. Okay, so let's throw a marketing task at that just to make sure it's being done. I want to do the marketing stuff kind of manually. I know it's supposed to be, I mean, it has prominent marketing as it is. I know it's supposed to be getting handled automatically, but I'm going to do it this way just because I don't trust it. So you're going to stay at 5 or 10 rather. You're going to come down to 8. You're going to go down to 7. You're going to stay at 5. You're going to go to 5 as well. And so are you. So you're going to stay at 5 there. Now, in terms of printing for Gymnast, let's do that. So it's unlimited right now. Sheet is also unlimited. That's a little worrying. Let's do a maximum of 250,000 for both of them. I think that'll be actually, well, yeah, let's do a maximum of 500,000 for both of them. This might be slightly disastrous to do that many, but I think we'll be okay. And that will work out because Sheet is due to be released in March. So that's potentially a huge deal as well. If Sheet turns out to be terrible, that's not a good look for the company, given that, you know, the previous one did so well for us. But, you know, it's a new direction for the company. It's Take 5 Interactive, right? It's not about, you know, it's not about quality. It's about, you know, getting yearly or, you know, bi-yearly releases. It's quality. Never heard of her. Let's also get some music going there because it felt really, I don't know, man. I wish the game just actually looped music properly. That would be kind of nice. So how did it do? 1.6 million. That's honestly, I'll accept that. That's fine. It's gonna make a profit at some point. I doubt it's gonna make, it might make as much as the prequel to it. And to be fair, we can port it to these operating systems for an extra 3 million potential consumers. So I think we should do that. And I think we should just have everything kind of prioritized in terms of porting. Because I think that'll work out. I think having Gymnast ported over to some new operating systems is, I think it could set Gymnast 3 on track to being better than 2000 at the very least. So I think that'll kind of work out for us. Also, I need to go through this entire company and I need to replace every single computer with a new one. So let me head up here. Let me go to legal. And let me go to style. Or rather, let me go to here. And let me go to style. We'll save it. So that's fine. Can I set it as the default style? Is that a thing I can do? Furniture color unassign. Select, replace, move, put furniture in inventory, whatever. Is there a way in which I can select every computer in the building? So if I select the entire building, then do that, then do that. Ha! That actually worked out so much easier. So now what I want to do is I want to replace it, if I can. Replace furniture with that. Okay, so that actually worked out really nicely. And then we want to just have them all be sort of the same style there. So that is perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. So now all of the computers have been upgraded to, you know, modern systems. And that is kind of cool. All right. I feel like we've made some pretty good steps here. We're now beneath $200 million on the settlement. And in terms of releases, I mean, Gymnast will do okay. In terms of profits, I mean, Smart Sheet will get up there at some point, so that's fine. Even Plaything. Wait, no, hold on. What? Oh, the profits dropped down a little bit on Plaything 5, so Soapbox, Smartsheet, and Print have all just taken over again. Okay, that's fine. I realize as well, we have Expert Graham here. So we actually own an integrated development environment IP. So if we really wanted to, we could have that be the, something that the IDE team takes over. We might have to do that. We really might have to do that. Regardless, I get the feeling the episode's going on a little bit. So let's go ahead and put a bit of a cut in right about there. And we'll come back to it next time and see what exactly we can do with good old Take 5 Interactive. So thanks for watching, everybody. It's been an absolute pleasure as always. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.